Congressman, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Congressman Dan Burton from the United States.
And this is your first trip to Cambodia, but you've come as an ombudsman. Why?
We're coming here to observe the election. They ask us to come to make sure that the rest of the world knows it's honest.
And so what's a role for an observer?
Just to watch the election to make sure it's handled properly and the way it's supposed to be. Some elections we've seen in the past haven't been. So this is very important.
Recently there has been some talk about a party, candlelight party, that was not accepted, and they're saying that it's not fair. Have you heard much about that?
No, I really haven't, but there's been some people that said things aren't fair and should have been handled differently, and there's some parties that haven't been included that should have been. But you know, I haven't been in an election one time in 40 years that we didn't have those kinds of complaints. So it's not unusual.
So this is the 7th mandate for elections, so the last 6. Do you know much about the history and how they've gone from the last 30 years?
I know a great deal about the history of Cambodia, going all the way back to Pol Pot and the Vietnam War. And this is great to see Cambodia becoming a democratic country, a democracy, and I wish we saw more of this in the world.
So you've just mentioned being a democratic. Have you noticed the big changes that has happened during Prime Minister Hun Sen's regime?
Well, I've talked to several people here, and they think the government's doing a great job. And from an outsider standpoint, from a government perspective, as a member of Congress, I think they're moving in the right direction and doing very well.
So after this is all over, I'd love to have another chat with you and see what you've observed during these
What I'd like to tell the people of Australia is I've had the pleasure of playing golf with Greg Norman, and he's a great representative of your country.
Well, you also know that Prime Minister Hun Sen is also a good golfer. How about hitting a couple of rounds with him?
Oh, is that right? He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, you tell him I'll take 3 up a side and play him for his house.
That's great to see. Thank you very much, and good luck for the next couple of days, and we'll see you again afterwards.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Congressman. Thank you.